We're going to go through a daily mobility routine to help you with your hips, back, and just glute and hamstring all the way around. So the first thing we're going to do is called a 90-90 position. Okay, and we're going to try to keep tension that whole time. If you hear anything in the background, it's just my little puppy dog Bumper. You'll meet him in a second. So we want to create a 90-degree angle right here in our leg. And then the same thing on the side. We want a 90-degree angle. So your leg should look like it's straight in front of you, and then straight out to the side, and then that 90-degree bend in your hip. You're going to sit up as tall as you can, and then we're going to create tension. I want you to push your knee, this one that I'm wiggling, into the floor, and then as you sit into a deadlift. So push your hips backwards, take your chest to your knee. You should be able to get it there. If you do, that means you just rounded your back. Sit up nice and tall. I should be able to see the logo on my shirt the whole time if I had a mirror in front of me. Okay, give it 10 good seconds while you're creating good tension and pushing hard. Sit back up nice and tall, and we're just going to do that again 5 times. Nice and easy. Good tension through. 10 seconds. Really push your foot down. It looks like I'm not moving anything, but I am pushing as hard as I can into the floor. Sit up nice and tall. We're also going to squeeze our belly button, and we're trying to squeeze everything we can in this position. One more time. Squeeze and try to get down as close as you can. If you do this right, you're going to feel a big stretch in this hip, the one in front, right? And from there, all we do is just switch legs. Same thing. Create tension, so sit up nice and tall. Big deep breath, and take your chest to your knee while you push your butt and your knee into the floor. And relax, only 10 seconds. One more time. Push, push, push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And the next one we're going to do, we're going to go to a quadruped position, which really just means down on all fours. So wrists in line with your shoulders, knees in line with your hips. And all we're going to do is really keep our back nice and tight, squeeze our belly button in, take my leg at the very beginning, and all I'm going to do is leg lift. So I'm going to keep this leg curled as tight as I can, like I'm trying to squeeze a tennis ball in my knee crease, and then just lift as high as you can, like you're kicking the ceiling. Right back down, put that knee exactly where it was, and go straight again. Big kick, and right back down, just like that. Okay, we're going to do 8 each side, and then we're going to go right into circles. So same thing, keep that good position. Now your knee, pretend there's a magic marker on it, and we are drawing the biggest circle you can with that knee. Big circles, we're going to go 8 clockwise, and then 8 counterclockwise, going the other way. Big hip circles towards your chest, out to the side, and backwards. Big a circle as you can. We're going to do 8 on each leg, clockwise and counterclockwise. Next one, we go into what's called an iron cross. So we just lay completely flat. Arms go out like a T. I'm going to take my right leg, bring it straight up into the air, get a big stretch, and then take it straight across to my hand over here. My hands don't move. The only thing that does is my leg up and across. Okay, same thing, 8 each side, trying to make it easy on you to remember. From there, all we do is do the same thing, except I roll over. Hands are still out like T's. Gonna take opposite hand to opposite leg. Should feel a good stretch in your low back, almost feeling it in your glute too. And we're just going up and across. Same thing, 8 each leg. 2 more exercises. Okay, so we're gonna get back. So if you got a mat, everything can be done right here. Now I'm just gonna get into a good deep squat, as deep as you can. I might be able to get a little deeper than some of you, but just as deep as you can. I wanna put my hands on my toes and sit up nice and tall. Just like I said before, you should be able to see that logo on your chest if you had a mirror in front of you. Again, hold that for 10 seconds. Again, create tension, pulling your knees apart, up nice and tall. Then from there, all I'm going to do is walk forward into a push-up position. Then I'm going to take my left leg to start, up to my left hand, keeping the other knee off the ground, and then just getting a big twist. Okay, so you can see that from the other side, push-up position, right leg to right hand, And then I'm just gonna get a big twist. Should feel a little stretch in your back. And then again, to help numbers wise, 8 each side. After you do 8 each side, just walk right back into that good stretch. Hands on your toes, sit up nice and tall. Okay, from there, we're gonna go back into that push-up position and finish with bear squats. We're gonna do the fastest 8 we can. Just get in a good push-up position. Feet stay wide, and I'm just taking my butt to my heels and right back up. Just a good fast 8. And then we'll start the whole routine all over. 90-90, 10 seconds. Okay. Then going in to that quadruped position with the kicks as well as the circles, clockwise and counterclockwise, laying on your back for that leg straight up, straight across exercise, flipping over to the other side. And last but not least, that nice little routine where you're in a good deep squat, walking forward into that good back stretch, okay, and then into bear squats, nice and easy. Okay, gonna go through this routine at least twice. Once you get through it twice, your heart should be bumping, you should be short of breath a little bit, and we can get into the meat and potatoes of everything.